All my days I give in your name, having you my desire.
Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. Welcome to the Arbaeen Talk. My name is Ali Fadhil, and I am one of the co-hosts of this program, which gives you an insight into the Arbaeen from four regular guys who have regularly been on Ziyara, alhamdulillah. To my left is Minhal al-Khafaji.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
To his left.
My name is Mohsen Shah.
To my right.
Hi, Amir Reza. Nice to meet you.
Assalamu alaikum, Amir Reza. So Amir Reza is quite new to the fold.
Thank you for letting me in.
Episode with us.
I feel privileged.
However, he's usually behind the scenes, but he has a lot to say, which is one of the reasons why we have him.
Inshallah, I hope so.
Show. So we've talked a lot about Arbaeen. It seems like every single episode we cover so many things, but kind of surface level.
Yeah.
And tonight is going to be the same because we have so much to discuss. And I wanted to kind of kickstart today's kind of discussion around famous people or Westerners that go towards Arbaeen. Who do you know, the top of your heads, that goes to Arbaeen?
Do you count?
No, famous Westerners.
Technically, you are Western.
You
were
are.
born here.
I've got another one.
Journalists. Emily Garthwaite, I think that's her name.
Wine.
She's a photographer, innit, for
Yeah,
the BBC.
photographer.
Official BBC top photographer.
So who is Emily and what does she do?
I just remember seeing her on Shara al-Qibla.
Really?
Yeah. I actually saw her, and she was speaking to Sayyid Qasim. Sayyid Qasim.
How was that?
I was Sayyid Qasim.
Don't know.
Legend. Shout out to Sayyid Qasim.
Shout out to
Legend.
Sayyid Qasim. She was speaking to him, but she was. I thought she was really overwhelmed with the way Arbaeen was happening, what she's seen, and obviously those who follow her on social media will be able to see.
So do we know what her thoughts were?
I think she was speechless.
Obviously, she was. It was all nice.
Yeah.
So she came to the channel, I think.
Yeah,
after. I think she came to our building then. I think she came after. She came back to London.
Old or new building?
I can't remember. It's probably a long time ago. So probably one of the old buildings.
No, there was a meeting because I was part of the meeting.
You were there. Yeah, it was here. Yeah.
It was there by the green screen.
Yeah. So she discussed about Mohsen can obviously go into it, about like her experience, what happened, what didn't happen.
More, I'll be fair. More, it was to do with if Imam Hussein TV could collab with her on a project or so forth. She's independent. She was
freelance.
So she's an official photographer for the BBC.
Okay.
What is it?
I'm not sure if she still is, but let's just say she was contracted for that year. Official photographer for the BBC. She was invited by the Ataba to come and showcase the Arbaeen experience to Westerners.
Wow.
From her lens, pun intended. So
that was good. That was good.
That's my work in show
That was
business.
very good.
So yeah, she went abroad when she was escorted around, and they showed her everything, the different muwakibs, especially the shrines, Abu Fadl Abbas, Abu Abdullah Hussein alayhi salam. And then when she came back, she was doing a couple of tours with ABSOCs at universities.
Okay.
Obviously, she was invited by certain centres as well to talk about her experience and what she felt as a non-Muslim, non-Shia, coming first of all to Iraq, and then secondly to the shrines of Abu Abdullah Hussein during the Arbaeen period.
Did she capture what it was like in Arbaeen?
From what I've seen, yeah, she did. She sort of.
The whole lens.
Capture.
Oh. See that?
Totally.
See, you weren't rated like Mohsen.
Because
you weren't rated.
Because he said pun intended.
You're not supposed to say.
Yeah,
the
sorry.
other guys are supposed to kind of get it.
I'm not that sharp.
I was waiting there for 20 seconds, waiting for him to finish his sentence for me to go.
I'm not that sharp. Anyway,
right. Yeah.
So it wasn't a genuine question. It was just a pun.
That was a good one.
No, it was. Like, did she actually get the real essence? No, I guess my real question was, before that was, did she portray Arbaeen, Karbala, Mashaya, the people, the Mawakib, in a way that could be understood by non-Muslims?
This was 6 years ago, I think.
Well, look, I mean, we have some footage. Can we get the screen up?
Yeah, let's do that.
We have some footage.
To be fair, the question is kind of loaded because she's going to see it through the way of a Westerner, not the way we see Arbaeen. Arbaeen, the way we see it as Shia Muslims, as those, who are commemorating Muharram, you know, doing majalis throughout Muharram and Safar, and then coming to Arbaeen, we see Arbaeen very differently to the way a non-Western. So a non-Muslim would see Arbaeen probably the same way they look at a video of Hajj, and just, you know, a bunch of pilgrims come in performing rituals. Oh, this is nice.
So let's see. This is her footage. This is what she captured.
Oh, this is her stories, isn't it?
The moon is lighting our way along the road. Quite poetic.
I'm assuming she got some background to.
So that's her.
Now, much later into the night, and we're still trying to find somewhere to sleep.
Oh, she actually did the walk.
Okay, so she's actually going through the struggles of a
Zaya.
normal Zaya.
Yeah.
Look at that. She put great parenting. And we're walking again, great parenting. That's quite interesting. She put it at the bottom there.
Wait, what's that kid doing? Is he pulling the Arabana with his neck?
It's
No,
putting the
he's
Arabana
holding
with
it.
his
He's holding it
shma.
in the front.
He's holding it.
Oh, so
He's holding the scarf in the
yeah,
front.
yeah.
That's fair enough.
By the way, this is another topic as well. Like, weird and wonderful ways the Zawar are quite creative
Yeah.
when it comes to
Yeah.
the walk.
Yeah.
Like, how creative they can be. This is quite...
I see some people
Genius,
pick up
actually.
a stick, start walking with the stick and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Oh, I think he's pulling it.
Yeah, he's putting it.
Yeah, he's
So that's inside the shrine. The only woman... What?
the only woman allowed in the men's section of Imam Hussein
shrine,
shrine, and the only photographer. Oh, non-official photographer probably.
That probably makes sense.
It's the emotions that people feel. They've walked
So what's she actually saying?
many kilometers to get here for their faith. So that
I think she's explaining what's going on.
And so it begins. What begins? Oh, this is like a combination of all her snaps, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, wow.
I think she basically vlogged on her stories, telling the people, look,
I mean, you're a
what it's
technical
like.
guy.
wow.
The camera she's using. Any good?
Given the title of the video, it says she's a Leica ambassador. I'm assuming it's a...
She start crying.
Oh, she's Sada.
Yeah. She but she started. She got really emotional at the story of.
Oh, I know
of the
him.
10th
That's
of
Jalal
Muharram.
Khan.
No, it's not.
No, what's his name?
That's not
He's a London guy. That's a London guy. That's a
Is
Jalal
it?
Khan. Yeah, that is.
I haven't met him.
That is Jalal Khan.
Any other celebrities?
So he's a celebrity in
Jalal Khan,
London. But yeah. So what's our take on non-Muslims coming in and it's just all wow and
I think.
wonderful and
I think. Look, non-Muslims. You've also got like ambassadors of countries
yeah.
that visit Arbaeen every year. I don't know if it's an official invitation from the Prime Minister or someone in the government, but you know, I've seen videos of like the Russian ambassador, the Japanese ambassador going towards the shrine of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. So I think it's nice that they try to embed in our culture, try to visit our holy shrines. I think it's really nice.
I mean, Rosa, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't we meet one of the editors of The Guardian on the Messiah? Were you with me?
I think so, but I can't
I
remember.
swear, a big chubby guy, suit, glasses,
Maybe.
had Ataba guy with him.
Yeah.
And they were asking some questions in English. And we're like, oh, you're from England? He goes, yeah, I'm an editor at The Guardian.
Yeah.
And he came, yeah.
Was he Shia?
No way. Like, it was English.
Oh, it was English.
Yeah, it was English. But I'm not really a big fan of tabloids and stuff in the UK.
Fair
but
enough.
he came to report on, the
Arbaeen.
Messiah and Arbaeen, because obviously there's record-breaking numbers on everything. Food, Jama'ah, longest...
No, the reason why I say, because a lot of people use Westerners to kind of justify why Imam Hussein is so great, when all we need to do is listen to his words to appreciate the greatness of Imam Hussein. Why do we need, like, do you know how they have this post of like Charles Dickens, who's an author, Western author,
Yeah.
who's like,
Oliver
Hussein
Twist.
is the person of truth and and everyone's like, oh, wow.
I don't think it's like that. Like, for example, right, if I were to speak Urdu, Mohsen will get excited. Or if Mohsen were to speak Farsi, we get, oh my god, he knows.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like the
Farsi
appreciation.
It's like, yeah, oh my god, he knows.
It's the appreciation of, you
Okay.
know, it's not just limited to us Shias. You go, okay, Muslims know. Oh, okay, non-Muslims know. Okay, Westerners know. Oh my God, people who from different faiths and different backgrounds know of this.
Yeah, I get
amazing.
excited.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get really excited.
I
Yeah.
like
It's
what
sick.
Amir Reza said. I mean, we're not looking for acknowledgement or verification
Yeah.
from these Westerners, but the fact that they, have a sense of
Appreciation.
appreciation, or even a relationship that we thought was just exclusive to us.
Has anyone walked with Rashid? Mullah Rashid?
No.
I haven't had the opportunity.
I've
No.
heard
You
stories.
need to walk with Mullah Rashid.
Why?
Bro, the amazement of the local Iraqis just to see a person of color who they
Okay, I've
who
seen
they
that. I've seen their
associate-
reaction
who
like that.
who
Yeah.
they associate as this African. Maybe it's just ignorance, but they're
Yeah.
like, are you actually Shia? He's like, bro, yeah, I'm Shia.
No, but
my dad's Shia."
considering Mullah Nazar posted that video and it got nearly 1 million views, and all the Iraqis are commenting on Mullah Nazar, where he wrote, African guy recites هذا الغريب منين.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
he's
yeah,
a
yeah.
celebrity in Iraq right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Mullah
yeah,
Rashid.
yeah. So
I think Mullah Rashid is a huge
and
celebrity.
we told him do a latmiya in Arabic.
recite.
And bro, the crowd that came
Yeah,
around
yeah,
him,
yeah.
because they couldn't believe that
Wow.
a guy of color
Yeah.
right was reciting in Arabic, and very good Arabic as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But is that
quite
due
well
to their ignorance, or is that more
I think
just,
for
amazement?
me, I get, it's not so much looking, as Syed Mohsen said, looking for validation or anything. I'm just happy they're experiencing what we love and that they end up loving it.
Okay.
That's that for me. It's the excitement in that.
Yeah, and that's just one of the many things that's apparent in Arbaeen, because on the Mashai you see people of all shapes of sizes, all shapes and sizes, all different
Mashallah, yeah.
colors as well. So you get like the guy who's Arab, but he just looks blonde, right? Our friend, so I don't want to bring his name up, but anyway, you all know him. He doesn't look Arab, right?
Ah.
He looks slightly Western.
Shout out to Sayyid Murtada.
No. You guys know him anyway. Anytime he's there, everyone's like, just look at him, thinking, oh, is this guy? How is he speaking Iraqi? Like, how's it-
Trying to think.
yeah, you know, but I'll mention his name later, just in case it doesn't. Really
Okay.
know. But again, you want to experience what it's like to see that interaction
Yeah.
between an Iraqi and a Muslim, predominantly,
You know what it
but
is?
a non-Arab.
Because we're in the West, we're surrounded by diversity, right? In
Yes.
Iraq, you're in a bubble. You see either your
Iraq
city and that, not just you see your tribe and that's it.
Yeah.
When you see another city person, like, oh my god, this guy came from another city.
Yeah.
And then if you keep expanding, like, oh my god, he came from another country. Oh my god, he came from another. He's a different person from a different background.
Yeah.
Different, like you said, shapes and sizes and colors
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah,
So you're like, oh my god, wow, I can't believe we go that far.
Screen. Because this is another one, actually, courtesy of our friends at Shia Waves. However, let me get a charger.
Big up Shia.
Whilst he's getting his charger, how's everyone doing?
Hi, I'm alright.
Just trying to fill the time,
Yeah.
really.
Full time with discussion about Arbaeen.
Yeah. Why is it only Shia media that shows Arbaeen?
That's another topic.
They don't want.
There is. I researched,
People
right?
to know.
We'll obviously discuss this a bit later, but I researched this about like the top 10 biggest gatherings worldwide.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I've seen like, okay, there
By
was
the
a...
way, there's a lot of myths around that, yeah?
Okay.
People genuinely think that Arbaeen is the biggest, but it's not.
No, it's not. Like I've checked.
What's bigger than
Is there
Arbaeen?
not?
There was like, there was 2 or 3, like there was a...
There's an Indian one that has 50 million people.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, but
Oh.
that's
Did it-
understandable.
It was in India. It was like a massive procession in
no, but
India.
in-
It's it's an annual
I thought they were
gathering
jumping the
on that
Ganges.
river. It's the Ganges, right?
River
Or something?
Ganges.
Yeah, the
is
River
it?
Ganges, yeah.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah.
No,
they
there's
go
something,
to the
there was
river.
something bigger than that in India. It's like another procession type thing in India.
Yeah, but you're
I'll
looking
show
at
you.
Volley.
I'll show
This
you
is where
one.
they throw the colours.
You're looking at
I think so.
1.5 billion Indians,
And 50
Yeah.
million. So that's like
and you're talking
that's like a
50
5%
million.
ratio.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Yeah,
That's-
look
that's
at the
less-
ratios.
Wait,
here.
that's less than 5%.
There's
Yeah.
only like
Less than
400 million
5%.
Shia, and you're talking 25 million people. That's like 0.0825%, if I'm
Sick.
right.
What the hell do you...
Anyway, let's see what this guy says about no, because I really want to talk about that. So this guy, he's had a long interest in
He's
Is he
saying-
quoting someone?
Unfortunately,
Oh,
the Western media
Him.
focuses
It's
on a
quoting him.
different side of Iraq and turns a
British
blind eye
journalist.
towards all of this.
that-
Charlie
He looks
Medcalfy
sick in
told
that
the
edition.
International Media Center of
Next to
Imam
Ashayr
Hussein
as well.
Holy Shrine. The journalist said he was lucky to participate in the Arbaeen Walk this year. Along the way, and felt so welcome.
So yeah, look,
is underreported
this guy could be a
in the
nobody,
West,
he's just a
and
journalist,
that
but
not
no,
many
he's
people
been
know
picked
about
up
such
and
Quick
it's all
question.
interesting.
Do you think there was more hype around this person because of he was British? If he was from Africa or from the West Indies, or if he was from China or something
Yeah,
like
of course.
that, would they have been just as
Because
much as
Britain is always in the newspapers, is always in the news. USA is always in the news, and everyone's like, oh, "Te min America." Like that's the first question. "Te min
Yeah,
America?"
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Are you from America? And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, no, I'm from Britain. "Oh, te min Britania." They still know
Yeah.
it. If I give them a country like West Indies shuni yani.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thing is, they get
Okay.
excited because that's the origin of technologies, right? Or where my phone came from America, the TV was designed there, so they get excited when they be like, okay, oh my god, you're from that country that
Yeah.
You know the whole thing about the American dream and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
These guys are living in that phase where they want to live the American.
They want to move to America.
Iraqis want to move to America or the UK.
Wow.
Every time I've been on any holiday back home, whether it's Iran or Iraq, the whole family's like, wait, you're from Britain? How is it like there? You lot having fun? Oh my god, you lot got freedom. You lot got this. You lot got that. Like I went to Iraq back in 2006. Yeah, all my family there were like, hey, you got so much freedom. That obviously at the time makes sense because they just came back from war. But they're like, oh my god, you got this, and they aspire to come to the to this land. To this.
Do you know what it is? I always get the question, how comes you guys are like, you guys know about Mawakib and Hussein? Like the question is, why are you guys still so religious?
Yeah.
Aren't you? Like, I don't understand. Like you guys are in Karbala, and you're asking me why you guys still so.
No, because they think we grow up in British schools. They think
We've forgotten totally.
We've forgotten. We
There's
don't
a
have
famous-
our parents aren't
There's a
raising us
famous
well.
quote. There's a famous quote. I can't remember who it was by. It's a famous journalist, and he said, "In the Middle East, I saw Islam, but I didn't see Muslims.
Yes.
But in the West, I didn't see Islam, but I saw Muslims."
I saw Muslims. Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah, because look, I mean, millions of people. I actually know, unfortunately, personal relatives that will go to the shrine like once a month, once every 2 months.
That
But
baffles
then,
me.
but I know. But then other relatives will be like, no, that's like my daily routine. My salah is there.
Yeah,
Because-
I'll go take a lunch
because-
break. Go pray.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
works in and around the area. But those who don't work in and around the area, they don't. It's like a holiday, not holiday. But it's like a day out for the family, for them to go to the shrine, and usually it's on a Thursday night. Little Jum'ah. But it does baffle you that you're so close. But at the same time, because you're so close to the shrines, it just becomes second nature for them. It's like,
The
no one's that
novelty
much.
wears off.
But us, because we're so far away from the shrine, it's our sanctuary. It's our safe haven. It's a place that we always want to go to because we don't get enough of it. But these guys, because they're exposed to the shrine for so many times, they don't really appreciate the value of it.
There was one time on one of the Arabic TV Arabic shows on Imam Hussein TV3, where I think a guy called in the show. What's it called? Fotras? Is that what it's called?
Fotras.
Yeah, Fotras. The guy was from Karbala.
Oh wow.
He goes. Oh, I wanna visit Imam Hussein, and the host goes to him. Where do you actually live? He goes, I live in Karbala. He goes to him, so
Why don't you just come?
tuk-tuk.
Yeah. It's mad. It's mad.
Pay 1,000. It took.
no, and that happened in front of me. Like, it happened in front of me. I was behind the studio, and I was like,
This guy's
so
this
what
guy's lost it.
what's going on?
Okay, but look, you never know, right? Maybe he's like ill or he can't actually like get up and leave it.
No problem.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Give him benefit of the
what we were talking about Westerners, they it's a very, very select few that will actually go to Iraq because look, there are reservations. Like they know that Iraq to be a war-torn country and safety and security and all of that. But the ones that do actually go, they make their journals, their blogs, their vlogs, whatever it is, right? But there is little to no, apparently, Western media attention of one of the biggest
gatherings in the world.
Yeah.
gatherings,
Peaceful gatherings.
peaceful gatherings in the world.
thing is
Peaceful gatherings.
Peaceful
Yeah.
gatherings. And it's
But upon one search, Arbaeen March News, The Independent,
Oh.
Arbaeen, latest news, breaking stories, and comment. I can't tell you the day. Can I get the screen up? All news. Easy Diplomacy, Al Jazeera, Wana.
you got last year's date. What Al Jazeera?
So these are mainly Middle Eastern
Okay, no, you
news
can
outlets
click about it.
apart
It
from the
should load
Independent.
all of the other ones.
What do
Because
you
I
mean?
think it's multiple articles, not just one.
All these ones.
Yes.
What am I doing?
Read for free.
Wait for free.
Read for free. Oh, look at this show.
Oh, I know.
يعني
Oh, wow.
I think it's showing
Is
multiple.
that the only thing that they can?
No. Click.
No.
Why does it
Read.
say Arbaeen at the top?
Okay,
That's a
read.
different.
Okay,
that's a
you're
different news
on the
article.
topic page. Anything related to this topic will show. So if you scroll down, there'll be one or two, maybe about the pilgrims.
Free at last from ISIS. Millions stage world's greatest pilgrimage. That's nice.
Okay, no, but that free at last again.
So it's like end of ISIS, and the Iraqis are coming
There is-
out to commemorate Arbaeen.
Western media focuses since the whole what's going on in the last
Wow.
20
This is so telling, but finish.
It's the biggest clickbait.
yeah.
No, finish what you're saying.
No, I was gonna say over the last 20 years, obviously the Western media putting downpour on Middle East as a whole. It's a war-torn country. It's this. Did I forget all the peacekeeping stuff happening there? Arbaeen being one of them. How we feed people. I was watching one of your first episodes.
It doesn't
This
really
is
fit.
this is unbelievable, man.
They don't fit. It doesn't fit. the
Arbaeen,
agenda.
right? Arbaeen. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 articles, 3 of them are what you would probably say. Well, 4 of them is quite negative. Dozens injured in clashes in Iraq during South during pilgrimage.
That is unbelievable.
Free at last from ISIS.
Yeah.
Million stage world's greatest.
I'm not
Million stage
surprised.
pass-
I'm not surprised.
18 people. That's the first thing they have. 18 people have been killed in Iraq after
That's-
a bus carrying Shiite pilgrims to Karbala. Why are you focusing?
Because it's
on that?
clickbait. It gets them clicks.
No,
It gets
That's
them
so
views.
unfair,
it's the same.
man.
Do you remember when we had the Euros in London?
Yeah.
Well, it was all over Europe, the 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the most outstanding player, right? Because he was vilified.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the tabloids. Why? Because it doesn't fit the agenda. It doesn't fit the story.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, it's all over the Middle East. Even when Qatar had the World Cup, right?
It's the same.
There was so
They
many.
played it down.
Loads of people are, oh my god, this is one of the best holidays I've been on. Oh my god, they're so peaceful, so
They
caring.
loved it, yeah.
And everyone's like, oh no, they don't give us alcohol here, or we can't do this, and it's just
Yeah.
negative after negative.
Exactly.
The
After-
whole LGBT stuff as well.
Yeah,
like,
and,
Yeah,
and they
exactly.
said Qatar was the
People
most
boycotting.
safest World Cup ever.
Yeah.
Women were like, I loved it here, and I felt actually safe walking outside
Right,
compared to walking here.
Even the men said they were like we actually enjoyed the football because we weren't drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could actually watch it for a change.
We actually enjoyed the
But they
football.
knew what the
tried
score was.
so hard. They tried so hard to bring up everything and anything that they can, any dirt that they could throw at the
Throw
event.
shade.
And that's a country that is really well. It's got good relations with the West.
Yeah.
How about Iraq, who's just come out of a crazy 100 years?
Yeah.
You think they're gonna give us good publicity? No
Yeah.
way.
I mean, this
But
is yeah.
we welcome all Westerners. We welcome all non-Muslims
Absolutely.
to
Welcome
Arbaeen
anyone, yeah.
for them to experience it themselves. I mean, Mohsen, you had an experience with an English guy who you took to Arbaeen.
I did
Oh,
indeed.
did
you? Yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
took an English guy
documentary.
to
Keep that hidden. Well, that's the first thing
Well,
we're
he's
talking
not-
about.
he's not
It's a documentary
famous.
on
It's
ITV.
a whole documentary.
He's not famous, but
Still, it's a Westerner. Go on.
An Englishman in Iraq. His name was Martin Modlin.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. He was his. I don't want to give too much away because I'm hoping he'll come back to Imam Hussein TV to tell his story.
Inshallah.
But at the
Okay.
time, he had cancer. Right, so I've given a little bit away, and then he went to his wish was to visit Amir al-Mu'minin, Imam Ali. That's what he wanted to do. He read up on Imam Ali. He was introduced to Imam Ali from his visits in Iran and talking to the Iranian people and so forth.
Yeah.
And we managed to help him go to do ziyarah. Took him to Najaf. Took him on the Mashaya as well. This, by the way, this was 2 to 3 weeks before Arbaeen. So the Mashaya is not fully built yet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Muwakib open, and there's, I think, about, you could say 30% of the Mashaya was ready, and people were still, preparing their Muwakib and putting up the skeletons of what their Muwakib is going to be and so forth. So, managed to give him a bit of experience, a bit of walking. Took him to Karbala as well. He managed to see exactly where the massacre took place and so forth. For him, I don't know why or how. We need to bring him back. I'll try to get him for a podcast.
Yeah.
But he actually went and touched the shrines and so forth, and he was getting pushed and stuff, and he gave it back as well. Right?
He wasn't shy.
He wasn't shy.
Poor
at
Hussam.
all.
Poor Hussam.
The cameraman who
The
filmed it.
cameraman. He that year, that Arbaeen, I think he walked the Mashaya twice.
Yeah.
Because he was filming his documentary, and then he came back to film our one, the one that we spoke about in the beginning.
Okay.
Poor guy was just going through it in the heat during the day.
Oh yeah, he filmed 2 documentaries
Do you know what?
that year.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really baffling, right? So I just
Go
put in. If they put my screen on once again, I just put in Arbaeen News. Yeah.
Okay.
Put in Arbaeen News, right? The first one's the one that we've already seen, Arbaeen, the Independent. Yeah?
Okay.
Then after that, there's nothing. France 24, and that was from last year.
Flock to Karbala.
Right.
Fine.
So if I say, for example, like BBC, yeah, BBC News. When was the last article they put? 2014.
2014.
That's the last article they put, right? What other news outlets do you know? CNN.
Yeah.
These lot. 2013. 2012 was the last time they put.
To do comparison.
And then subhanAllah, the one after that, Iraqi official, US troops shot pilgrims.
Oh wow. To do a comparison, can you write Hajj instead of Arbaeen and see what the recent Hajj article was?
Wait, that's also negative, but if you read them, they're all negative.
2024.
See,
Oh,
negative.
Oh wow, look at
Negative.
that.
Everything as soon as
It has to be clickbait. It has to want someone to see that something bad has happened so that they can react to it.
Thing is, that's the
That's
thing.
all
It's
it
not
is.
just
Guys have
clickbait. It's
full on.
negative clickbait. Is you have to they have to somehow step us down. Be like, you lot have all the problems. You lot have all the issues.
All right, so whilst the screen is still on, let's dispel the myth that, or actually, maybe it's not a myth, but I'm just let's go through the data,
Okay.
right?
Fine.
If you
Official
trust Wikipedia, but
Statistics.
largest
Gathering in the world.
largest peaceful gathering, peaceful,
No, because the top 10 is peaceful on Wikipedia.
all right?
Oh.
So
Oh.
I've read this.
So this is what I was talking
years
about.
ago,
50 million on the 4th of February 2019. But
Ard
I read
Kamala.
through this, right?
Wait. 2017, 30 million people. Arbaeen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mashallah.
I don't know if it's right. But then you got 2015, which is 27, 2023, which is 22. I thought it was every year going up.
Yeah. That,
Okay.
no, but the
No,
Atma
COVID,
number's different to
yeah.
this.
COVID, yeah.
I don't
And
think
there
this
was
is atom
restrictions
numbers.
on how
And
many
bear in mind, from
pilgrims
COVID,
could
it
come.
dropped significantly and it started going back up again.
Ah,
Yeah.
like that.
COVID was 2021.
Okay.
Annual.
So the biggest annual one is
Oh,
Arbaeen.
Shout out to
there we
Mo
go.
Fahad.
We just had a VAR check, and
Yeah.
it actually
Nice.
says
Offside.
that this
Ard
Kumbmela.
Kummela.
What does that
Ard
mean?
Kummela. Mela means like a fun fair gathering type party.
A festival.
Festival.
Festival. Okay. So you got Kumbmela in 2019, 2013. By that logic, it should be. Well, no, he's wrong. 2019, Kumbmela, 2021. So how does that
That's
work out?
2001.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but bear in mind, wait.
Oh,
so
wait.
Scroll up,
He's
scroll
right,
up. The
he's right.
title says over 10 million. So if it's under 10 million, then what?
Hold on, you can arrange it by date. No?
Yeah, you can.
Can you click the
Click
date,
date.
arrow
Where?
Up there.
on the top on top left there you
You can't see up there.
are. Do it again. So with the
Click
recent
again.
one.
Click
Click
again.
again.
No, okay.
There we go.
How is that by date?
I don't know how it's done that.
What?
What are you guys talking
No,
about?
but give me
You guys
a
do it?
gathering, whether it's that one or any other gathering over 10 million people, where you can walk, where you can sleep, you can get medication, you can get massages,
It's
you
true,
can get
he's
your
right,
shoes
All
he's
for
cleaned,
free.
you can get
He's
food,
right,
you can
he's
get
right.
water, you
What
can get
happens in
drinks, you can
Ardmela?
get desserts, all for free.
What happens in Ardmela?
I don't
The
know.
Mela one.
I really want
Listen,
to make
you're-
a Kojo
you're-
joke right now, but I can't. But don't know.
You're gonna spend some money.
Check my Telegram.
You are gonna spend some money in any case. But like you said, Mullah, in the first episode, you can literally book your ticket to Arbaeen and survive on mere pennies.
True.
Well, you don't need money.
Screen.
What's this?
Don't know. They told me to put it on.
I don't know
Biggest
about the Mela.
annual gathering. All right, cool. The Arbaeen pilgrimage is the world's largest annual. All right,
Public
let's put this.
gathering.
Fine. No, not that one there. Let's put not there either. Let's put largest annual.
Oh,
But if you just forget all of these specifics, largest gathering, it's still Arbaeen.
Pilgrimage
In
is
terms like yes, there's
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
there's a
straight
couple
up.
one
No long
offs
thing.
in India, no problem. We'll give you that title, but the biggest gathering end of is
Yeah.
always here.
It's
And in
always-
addition, if you look at
Arbaeen
those gatherings, like
pilgrimage.
Minhal was saying, book your ticket. The moment you land, you don't need money.
You don't need money.
You
Yeah.
genuinely don't need money.
What would you call that then? Like the biggest act of charity or
You can say
What-
Service.
service to humanity?
The
Kindness
No,
and all
wait. The biggest all expenses paid
Wow. Pilgrimage.
pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
The biggest free.
hold on.
pilgrimage.
Let's actually talk about the expenses of Arbaeen.
Okay, let's
We
break
were
it
talking about water.
down.
Now, Mullah,
I got a story, I
earlier, in the week or 2 weeks ago, something like that, last week, you spoke about on the group chat. You spoke about if people drank 10 cups of water a day, and then you done the calculations, and it came to something like $50 million.
Yeah. I've got the
Spent.
video for it actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do not believe that a Zaire drinks 10 cups, those small cups of water every day.
It's got to be more, isn't it?
Has to be.
Yeah, it's got to be more.
Has to be.
In one go, you could do 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
not just that, they put it on their hair. They
Yeah.
shove
Yeah.
people like they
They
drench
wa- they
themselves.
wash
Yeah.
their
Well, we don't
the
waste, but
toothbrushes in it.
يعني there is no way that is, we're talking bare minimum $50 million. Bare minimum.
Yeah,
Where do Iraqis get all the money from?
it's true.
يعني سبحان
Hey,
الله.
wait a second. Yeah, where do they get their money from?
Bro, I'm
Donations.
telling you one thing.
We're talking millions, not billions here. Yeah.
Millions.
Just on water.
Do you know what? He's got a point. If we
Just
take in
on
the
water.
food, if we take the food, water, medication, the rent that they pay sometimes for their mokib and this and that
Oh, they do.
is
have to
well
pay
easily
rent.
into the billions.
Yeah,
Do they
easy.
charge rent for the
Dollars
mokibs?
Of course.
Oh, you don't know?
Really?
You know, see,
People
some
own
of
them
these
now.
brothers got these
Topic for
massive
another time.
houses. They rent out. Like, okay, this house is closest to the street. Okay, I'm gonna rent out this house. I'll work out the front, and then we'll sleep in the back or cook at the back or whatever.
Oh wait, okay, because I came across a Shia Waves article again today, and they were talking about an app where you can find.
You want the nearest smoking?
Western toilets. That's what.
No.
everything looks
No. It's like an
That's the whole thing
Airbnb
everyone
thing.
wants.
It's like an Airbnb thing.
for. Well, for Iraq.
Yeah, here we go.
What's
My
it
screen.
called?
So there's an application launched for everyone to host the Husseini. How does that?
That
Arbaeen
is sick.
pilgrims.
Bro.
Wait, so you
no,
download
no.
the app and you find out.
Shout out to Hussein
Al
Jawad.
Bayt, peace be upon them, have launched
Let's
the
listen to this.
Mofid application whereby pilgrims
Mofid?
can find out about the houses available to host them
Mofid?
along the routes of the walk, as well as the
Mofid.
holy city of Karbala. This idea comes from the urgent need to organize the hosting of Husseini pilgrims, said Karrar Muhammad, Executive
Mofid.
Director
Mofid.
of Mofid program, pointing out that this application allows pilgrims to
see if I can
identify the
find it.
nearest available house.
Wow.
He added, the software
Unreal.
helps
So
pilgrims
does it work
find
like this?
suitable
That if you
places
want
stay
to have
during their
Zawad come
pilgrimage.
to your house for the evening, you can advertise it on this app. Is
I
that what
believe
you're
so.
saying? Is what this app does?
I
Yeah,
believe so. Yeah.
I think so.
I think all the houses will have to get in contact with this
App.
the developer.
Application.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to put their property
No,
on the.
I think you can.
Because
just
by the
sign
way,
up.
do you know there's 2 routes in Arbaeen, right? There's the one that's on the Basatin, which is the marshes.
Okay, this is Najaf.
That's
yeah?
the
Oh.
most scenic route. Have you not seen it?
Yeah, it's got rivers
I've never
and
seen it in my life.
lakes.
Yeah,
so
I've never seen it in my life. But what I've heard.
That's the
Wow.
route that under the Ba'athist regime they used to take.
Oh.
That's the route. I think they're keeping
Oh,
it there
interesting.
for
No, but people
sentimental
actually use it.
heritage for
No,
the
people
culture.
actually use it.
Yeah, I know, but people are using it because they, number one, obviously where the ultimate goal is mourning Imam Hussein alayhi salam and
Yeah.
Sayyida Zainab alayhi salam.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
second thing is remembering those who were actually killed
Yeah.
because they were caught walking the Arbaeen walk
Yeah.
Wow.
during.
I think it's this.
In the
Can I get the screen again?
Wait, I saw your brother go there last year. He
Yeah.
went swimming into the
Yeah,
lakes.
yeah,
and
it's
stuff. It was
mad.
really nice. Yeah.
So you can see. I think it's this route here. There.
No, it's yeah, it's that one. It's along the river.
It's across the lake. It's really scenic if anyone wants to. And there's houses.
But then you have to go from Al Hindiya and come all the way back in.
Is it a longer walk?
Yeah, it's longer.
Well, you have.
It's slightly
Yeah,
longer.
yeah.
So sorry, does Hindi have any reference to India by any chance? Oh, it's mostly
maybe.
Well, Hindiya, India, yeah.
I probably would. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I'm no.
Wait, what about the other straight line? The one
That's-
before, the one on the other side.
This one here.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, to be honest.
Like I've seen, so I once took a taxi to
Oh no, it's a
Najaf.
road.
Yeah, I once took a taxi to Najaf, and he went the opposite road. He went to some random road, and it felt like that. I felt like I was getting kidnapped. I'm not gonna lie, but I did enjoy it because it was quiet, and I got there quickly.
Where's
Wow,
Baghdad
less
is
traffic.
north.
Well, in Arbaeen,
Yes.
Oh wait, so
there's
going
a lot
from
of traffic.
Baghdad to Najaf is longer than going from Baghdad to Karbala.
So our
Yes.
mawkib, my family's mawkib is somewhere here.
MashaAllah.
Right.
Oh, nice.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
So how packed is it then from Baghdad to Karbala?
Really packed.
Same as
Yeah,
Najaf Karbala.
Really packed. Like I speak to my cousins because they run our family's mawkib. What happened was that we have my granddad's house on the side for where the family stays and everything. But they also, my grandparents' final wish was that next to the house, a Husseiniya gets built for the Zuwar of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, because, like we said in the first episode, they were known during the Ba'athist regime. When the officers used to come to the house and they used to say, what are you doing, that kind of stuff. He goes, look, my granddad used to say to them, I'm ani tarbiyat Arab. Yani if I've got the upbringing of an Arab. If someone comes to your house, are you going to turn them away and say no to them? He would say that to the officer. Are you going to turn them away to say no to them? He said, no, I can't. By the tarbiyat Arab. He said, you can do what you want to me. But if someone is knocking on my door and tells me I'm a zayir and I'm hungry, or I need somewhere to sleep, or I need water, I can't say no to him.
And did the police guy allow him?
They allowed him, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But shunu, those were very rare instances where the guy actually had some dhamir. He actually had some conscience.
Okay.
Where he would say to him, think about it logically. I know Saddam has said no to Arbaeen.
Yeah.
But forget Arbaeen. This is tarbiyat. This is ashar.
This is our Arab heritage.
Arab
This
custom.
is my culture. This is my
Arab
upbringing,
customs.
yeah,
If
yeah.
someone comes to my house, knocks on my door, says I'm hungry, and forgaha, on top of that, he's a Zair of Imam Hussein.
Yeah.
You can do what you want to me, but I'm
Not
I'm not turning them away. Yeah.
Allah bless him, inshallah.
Yeah.
God bless your grandfather.
God bless all your parents and families.
Inshallah.
Time. Yeah.
How much time do we have left?
No, we've got time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I was
we've
wanting to
got time.
quickly ask,
I was
because you
gonna
mentioned celebrities.
Oh yeah.
Have you met any celebrities on the Mashaya?
No.
Have you? No?
Are we talking like non?
And even
Non-Shia.
Eastern.
I mean,
even
I've
Shia, Asian, Eastern.
I've seen celebrities go to Arbaeen who are Shia, like for example the UFC fighter,
Oh yeah.
Raphael Fiziev, who
Yeah.
big shout out to him. But he's a proud Shiite.
Wow.
Like he does not care.
Really?
His Instagram during Muharram and Arbaeen
I'm not
is
following him.
just latmiyat. It's just
MashaAllah.
Ya Hussein. Even when he finishes a fight, by the way, and he wins, he goes, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Ya Allah, Ya Muhammad, Ya Ali.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does not care.
He
Where's-
got
where's he-
vilified
as-
by the rest of the.
Of
rest
course,
them.
of
Yeah.
course.
He's Azerbaijani, no?
Azerbaijan, yeah.
of course.
Yeah. But that's one person that I've seen who's gone to Arbaeen. Other than that, I haven't met him.
I was very fortunate. I met with the world famous Hilali, the Radud from Iran.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a picture with him and everything. Really nice guy. I've met him on Arbaeen in Karbala. On the Mashaya, I met the actor that played Hazrat Yusuf, Nabi Yusuf in the
No
series.
way.
Wow.
Yeah.
You met
What's
the actor,
his-
Uzarsi, the guy.
Yeah, I don't know his name. Apparently, he's an Iranian actor.
Yeah,
Persian
he is.
actor.
He's Iranian.
He
Yeah,
had
yeah.
a lot of people like following him.
my
and stuff.
word.
He was
Amazing.
very elderly though. Like he's in his late 60s now. 50s.
Yeah, but
When,
they
when was
filmed
that
it
film?
like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very old.
So yeah, and I was just watching, and everyone was like, "Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is?" I was like, "Who the hell is that?" I don't know. Because he's the guy that played Nabi Yusuf in the series.
Wow.
And then I was like, "Oh," and then I was just hoping that gas tank guy comes and plays the theme.
Oh my, that would be banging. Yeah.
just to make it a bit more theatrical, you know, while he's walking on Mashaya. It never happened.
So last, I guess in the last stretch of the program, still on this whole Westerners thing, but what crazy things have you seen Westerners do, which it's okay because they're doing it because of charity or they're doing it because they want to express their culturalism, whereas when we do it, it's like, oh no, this is barbaric and backward.
The Iron Man, it's called.
That's yeah.
The Iron Man
It's like a triathlon type thing.
is crazy.
Is that like a health thing?
Yeah, no. It's a charity
It's a,
thing.
it's a
It's a
competition.
competition.
Okay.
It's like a marathon, but they call it the Iron Man because you do something stupid like a 20-mile run,
Yeah.
then you do a 10-mile swim,
That's a triathlon.
yeah, and then you do a 90-mile bike ride, something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
something
yeah,
crazy
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
There was someone in my university who did the half Ironman,
Wow.
and that was like 75 miles. I don't know if you want to bring it up, Mullah.
There's another one. There's a more corporate and easier, a watered down version. I mean, it's called Tough Mudder.
Tough mudder, yeah. You go
Tough
for it.
Mudder.
You're in the dirty mud. You go for
Yeah.
the soak course. It's
There's
tough.
like an assault course. Yeah. There's stuff like that. I was gonna mention, if you want to know crazy thing Westerners do, and I think this is madness, is in Spain when they let the bull out in the streets.
Yeah, and they run.
Wild, and then
Yeah.
they taunt it as well. And every year there's at least 2-3 deaths.
So on the last kind of passage of the show, based on the whole Westerners thing, Westerners see it both in, they might see it in admiration when they see, oh look, it's a noble cause that they're walking 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers. It's kind of fathomable. To other people, it's like, oh, you guys are crazy. It's like a carnival. What's going on? This is a festival. Da, 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 da. So it got me thinking, what insane things or crazy things or out of this world things have non-Muslims done, which is seen in admiration because maybe it's done for charity, whereas the same thing is done in our world and people see it as like barbaric or backward or
Okay. I was going to say the Iron Man, but no. That we don't really do that in our world. Arabs don't run or swim.
So one thing, there's a video.
Or ride a bike.
You can compare that to like Tawarij, no? Like the Tawarij run.
Tawarij.
Yeah, but Iraq is running like the Tawarij. What they're doing, 1 kilometer maximum. This
Yeah.
Iron Man thing
it's
is
more.
But this Iron Man
20
thing
miles.
is crazy.
It's 20 miles. It's short of a marathon.
No, even
Yeah.
the Tawarij run that they do, I don't think Westerners will look at it as barbaric or backwards. Or I don't think anyone sees it as backwards or barbaric.
No, but you know,
No,
it's
no, no,
not.
but
It's
they'll
because
look
the
at
thing is,
walking.
for example, right, half with Tawarij, a lot of them are in mud, right, because they're going through it. But when they see, like when you see people are running on a normal marathon, they're wearing the best of clothes. They got this on, that
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
They
the
got
trainers
they got the
and the-
freshest trainers.
Yeah.
They got
When
people
it-
cheering them on.
Sunglasses.
Yeah, and when you got Tawarij, it's not like that. Or even just normal Mashaya.
I
People.
don't think we can equate kind of a marathon with Tawarij. They're
Yeah.
very,
No,
very,
I
very
know, but I'm
different.
saying like, if,
But there's a video that I came across. I think you put the screen on.
The event for the charity's two main projects.
Look at this
Stronger Community Fund and
today, brother.
Manchester's Rising Event for the charity's two
Look at
main
this.
projects. The Stronger Community
Oh,
Fund
wow.
and
That,
Manchester's Rising
my friends, is fire.
Oh, they're walking on coal.
It's fire.
Mashinar.
It's walking on fire, my guy, for charity. So why is that okay?
But
live on TV.
but you can't walk on fire for Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Sorry.
And you
Sorry.
can't walk all these kilometers for yeah. So it's weird.
Ajib.
It's the way
Ajib.
maybe again this is how like for example in processions you'll find it where people are doing matam. It's fine. I get it. You do your matam. You want to showcase the world your culture and how you mourn Imam Hussein alayhi salam. But there has to be a way where we're speaking the language of the Westerners. Or on the other side of it, it's like who cares? Who cares what the West think?
I think who cares?
Really?
I think who
who
cares
yeah.
as well, to be honest. I think if you're open-minded and you want to come and learn about my culture and my heritage and my religion, ahlan wa sahlan, like you're more than welcome to, and I'll welcome you with the widest arms
Yeah.
open. But if you're gonna come and call my beliefs and say, "Oh, you guys are crazy,"
exactly.
I genuinely don't care what you think.
Wow.
If you want to
I
learn,
think-
ahlan wa sahlan.
I think what Minhal is saying is correct, and it's like it's two sides of the same coin.
yeah.
You are going to get those who are going to think this is barbaric, backwards. It is what's the word I'm looking for? Ignorance.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then on the other side, you get people who are mesmerized, who might take it and incorporate it into their football chants, and they call it the Ayatollah by slapping their heads by Cardiff City fans and so forth. So it's,
So
it's
see,
some people appreciate, some people don't.
This is the thing. Coming from my own personal background, when I was first starting up with recitations, a lot of my ethos was to say, okay, if I'm creating these tracks,
I remember this.
right? If
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
creating these tracks, am I doing it for the Shia who know him, who Imam Hussein is? And I just thought to myself, well, there's hundreds of, maybe if not thousands, of other reciters who were reciting for the Shia.
Mm.
Yeah. And so I kind of had a conversation with a couple of people and they said, listen, you need to tailor it in a way where non-Muslims can possibly understand.
Fine.
Right. So we did the whole track higher and everything. And one of my friends,
Classic, by the
he
way.
put it on a forum for musicians.
For like
Okay.
music,
Okay, oh.
feedback and what does it
Feedback.
look
So
music-wise? yeah.
professional opinion.
Professional opinions and critique from musicians.
Okay.
So a lot of the feedback was like, yeah, this sounds like a ballad, and it's like it sounds like someone has lost a loved one.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's lost a loved one,
Wow.
and it sounds very sad. There are other people that's like, oh, this guy's vocals all over the place, and
Oh, really?
yeah, and the thing I was like, it kind of like
Yeah.
struck
Yeah.
at me, I
No,
was
but
like,
at the
okay,
end of
cool.
the day, they've got professional studio mixing and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
so-
yeah. But then, but the point is, I get what you three are saying in the whole look. Who cares? This is my culture. This is my heritage. And subhanallah, how society has changed now. Because 20 years ago, it was all about how can we tailor the message of Imam Hussein alayhi salam to the non-Muslims for them to be able to understand and appreciate
Yeah.
what we have.
Yeah.
Because in the tracks that I used to do, I used to try and refrain from using terms like Imam
Okay.
or Karbala. Or shimmer or head and beheading and all that stuff. I use universal values
Yeah.
that
Understandable, yeah.
humans
Can relate to.
Can relate to, right? But then again, I do understand from another point of view. It's like, listen, mate,
You got
this is
very
my
passionate.
this is my culture, this is my heritage, and we're now not on the back foot anymore.
No.
True.
We're not on the back foot anymore. This is what we are. You accept it, you don't accept it.
The thing is, it's not like, okay, so when you I think when you lot say, look, we don't care, we do what we want, and like, if you have your opinion, fine. It's not like that. Like, we will try and tailor it to for you to have the same appreciation as us, which I agree with you. Even with your music, I think if we tailor it so they can appreciate what we appreciate, safe, and we'll bring them in. But if they're gonna not respect it, I think that's where Minhal's gonna. If they don't respect us, like for example, we're doing a procession in Marbalach, we're doing this in this location, they're doing Latmiya, they're doing Latam, they're doing something, and some people are like, oh, you get, and they're disrespectful. Then we like, go away. We don't care about your opinion.
Okay.
If we'll it's not that we will adapt, but we'll make it more universal so people can understand what we're saying and understand the message that Imam Hussein brought, and what all of that means. But if it's if they're not respecting it, then we like go away.
So if you were to describe, and this is the last thoughts on today, if you were to describe what happens in the Arbaeen march and the Arbaeen pilgrimage, and a non-Muslim was sitting right in front of you, in 30 seconds, how would you describe it?
Syed Mohsen.
In 30 seconds, I would describe that the Arbaeen pilgrimage.
Start a timer.
Go on, start a timer. Say go.
Don't worry, I'll mentally make a note.
No.
You actually gonna do it?
100%. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I would say to a Westerner that the Arbaeen pilgrimage is in remembrance of those who survived the massacre of Karbala, returning to the holy body of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. In honor of that return, people walk from the father of Abu Abdullah Hussein, which is in Najaf, and walk towards Karbala, Abu Abdullah Hussein, over a 3-4 day period where many people are there to serve and aid those who are doing this long 50-mile walk.
2, 1. Fantastic. Cool.
Nice.
Solid.
Yeah, any
I
good?
give you like an A.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nah, I'd
What,
give
B
it
plus?
a C-ish.
See?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fair
Do you know why?
Everyone's a critic.
Go ahead.
You know why? There was a lot of Abu Abdullah Hussein, Karbala, Imam Hussein, Karbala, Najaf, and Imam Ali and stuff like
Okay,
that.
so
Yeah.
It's difficult.
I need
But
to-
that's how I see it.
Yeah.
So, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
what you're saying.
No, I'm saying this is a non-Muslim, right? This is an absolutely guy
Fine.
who
Fresh
has
guy
no
off the
intro.
street has nothing. You
no
just talking about
intro.
Greg's.
Yeah,
What,
no
donut?
intro to Islam.
I would say that the Arbaeen walk is a commemoration of the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, who was brutally martyred, and his family were taken as captives through a trialing journey, where we are trying to recreate their footsteps and honor and remember them by serving and giving people to make sure they're not in need of anything when visiting
Fantastic.
the grandson.
Good.
Sorry.
Zamina. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna do this
yeah.
properly. I'm gonna get excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chairs, bro.
By the way, you've had two guys having an attempt, so
Yeah,
yours
but
has to be the best.
Yeah, okay, I know, but like I had planned it before you started talking.
Oh,
I was
fair
like,
enough.
okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
The occasion of Arbaeen is where millions gather to come together to commemorate and support the grandson of the Prophet. And everyone comes together, they give each other free food, free water, free accommodation, and it's all about sharing the same love and the same desire and meet together for the cause of Abu Abdullah, who is the grandson of the Prophet.
You got 10 seconds.
No, that's it.
That's
Oh,
it.
That's
fair
it.
enough.
Not bad.
So that's all we have time for today.
Wait,
my
what about
dear
you?
ones.
No,
You're not getting away with this
Hold
one.
it. Mullah, go on. From a guy with experience who has,
So-
revamped
So,
stuff.
so the Arbaeen pilgrimage is a show of solidarity that we stand against tyranny, we stand against corruption, we are all for hope, we are all for love, we are all for justice, and all of these universal traits, these universal values were embodied by a man called Hussein, who was martyred on the plains of Karbala 60 years or 50 years after the Prophet was killed, and that's Prophet Muhammad, who is the Prophet of Islam.
He's so eloquent, isn't he?
Not bad.
Very eloquent.
Not mention of walking and starting and
Yeah.
rituals, but it was nice.
Give me a C plus then. I'll take.
I'll give you a B.
I'll take the C.
I'll give you a B.
But yeah, that's all we have time for. If you guys know how to describe Imam Hussein alayhi salam to a non-Muslim, what words will you use? Put it in the comments, and the best one we will feature in the next show. On that note, Syed Mohsen, any last words? Wa alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Minhal.
Assalamu alaikum.
And inshallah, we'll see you soon on the Arbaeen Talk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لبيك لبيك my days I give in your name.